Yeah, before we talk about insight and strategies, let's first understand how this research was done. This is important because good strategy always starts from a solid method, not complicated, not academic, but relevant to the real world, especially for laptop retailers in Indonesia. This section explains how we analyze student behavior and why this approach actually works for selling laptops. Okay, many retailers fail not because the product is bad, but because they focus on the wrong things. If we misunderstand how students think, we push the wrong specs, wrong price story, and wrong bundles. So this methodology is built with one goal: help retailers sell more laptops, not write academic papers. This research uses a descriptive exploratory design. What does that mean in simple terms? We are not trying to predict exact sales number. We are trying to understand how students think, what they compare, and why they say yes or no. This is perfect for retailers because selling happens at the decision moment, not in spreadsheets. This research is built around four key principles. First, student focus, no mixed segment, no confusion. Second, attribute based. We analyze based on the way customers see the price, battery, screen, and service. Third, exploratory diagnostic. We explore trade-off, not just preference. And lastly, strategy-oriented. Every insight must be useful for selling. Instead of relying on one big survey, we use a conceptual approach. This means we combine market observation, consumer psychology, and real retail price. Why? Because student behavior is messy. Their decisions are emotionally budget-driven and often confusing. A flexible conceptual approach help us understand that the reality better. Large surveys sound good, but in reality they are slow and expensive. Student preference change fast. New laptop appear every 6 months. Meanwhile, students already express their behavior online through reviews, price, and comparison. So we go where the behavior already exists. This research uses secondary data, but not randomly. We combine four strong sources to create a complete picture. Each source answers a different question: market size, pricing logic, psychology, and selling strategy. Industry reports help us understand where the market is going. They tell us why students matter, how big the segment is, and which technology are becoming important. This prevents retailers from selling yesterday's story. This is where students are most honest. They compare price, complain about battery, praise service center, and argue about value. This data show us what students really care about, not what brands want them to care about. Academic research help explain why students behave this way. Limited budget, high uncertainty, fear of making wrong decision. This explain why consultation and trust matter so much in laptop sales. This part helps us evaluate are brand or retailers aligned with student priorities or not. Sometimes the gap between brand message and student need is the real problem. The focus is very clear. Students buying laptop for themselves, not corporate IT, not pro gamers. This clarity makes the insight sharper and more useful. Students are not just big in number, they are the hardest to sell to. And that's why mastering this segment increase total market performance. If you can sell confidently to students, other segments become easier. We use an attribute-based framework. Students don't buy brand first, they buy combination of attributes, and every attribute involves a trade-off. Attributes don't directly create purchase. They first shape perceived value, trust, and decision simplicity, and those perceptions determine whether the student buys or walks away. This process ensures insights are not just descriptive, they are translated into actionable selling strategies. We don't rely on one opinion or one website. Patterns that appear consistently across sources are more reliable than one big survey. This methodology, this methodology helps retailers answer one key question: what should I explain first, second, and last when selling to students? In summary, this research method is simple, realistic, and designed for the real market. It helps retailers sell smarter, not harder. Okay, in the next section, we'll answer the most important question for every laptop seller. Which attributes actually matter most for students and what can be sacrificed? Thank you.